Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is the Prince of FNAF, and if you're new here, please consider subscribing, and also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, you'll indeed be notified for any awesome videos like this in the future. Why all the hate? Here's an interesting question. Why is it that people hate the MCU version of Captain Marvel so much? Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, the super badass bitch superhero that can freaking blow up an entire fleet of warships without blinking an eye. And I don't think after watching the entire movie, well, the movie isn't the best movie, it's not the worst. And I think that most of the hate actually comes from Brie Larson herself, and not the character or even the movie. I think that most of the hate for Captain Marvel comes from Brie Larson, and Brie Larson's inability to play the character. I think that a lot of people, when Captain Marvel was cast as Brie Larson, I think a lot of people were outraged just given Brie Larson's shitty attitude towards everything. She feels like the world owes her everything, and I think that that's why lots of people have a hard time seeing Brie Larson in a heroine type of role, being Captain Marvel, who's supposed to be the superhero. I think that a lot of people really hate that about Captain Marvel's movie, is that they've cast Brie Larson in this heroic, role, and Brie Larson isn't a very nice person in real life to begin with. She doesn't define those characteristics of being a hero. And I just think that people just generally despise her for obvious reasons. Now, I think in the end, a lot of people neglect to understand that Brie Larson's interpretation of the Captain Marvel character, or at least Carol Danvers' version of the Captain Marvel character, because a lot of people in the history of Marvel Comics have taken up the mantle of Captain Marvel. However, I think that a lot of people neglect to understand that in the comic books, Carol Danvers slash Captain Marvel is much the same way she appears in the movie. This kind of, doesn't take shit from anyone, and just kind of this stubborn and self-centered hero, who at the end of the day does what's right, but is kind of putting herself above everybody else. Because she has all these powers, she thinks she's above everybody else, which I guess in a way she is, but much the same way her depiction in the movie is the same way her depiction is in the comic books. Brie Larson just adds her own flair to that. But point being, the character is not that much different from Brie Larson's portrayal of the character in the movie. But whatever the reason, whether it be they just don't like Brie Larson, they don't like Brie Larson playing the character, or they simply just don't like Captain Marvel as a character at all, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. And with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's video. Do take care and have a great night.